Again, I thought I would make you a quick video to show you the exercises we went over. So the first one was the Patrick step, which is the hips stay straight, one foot goes out in front, and we just want to tip our chest back. So we're pushing our hips forward. As we tip our chest back, the knee bends, and we try and slide that foot as far forward as possible, and then we bring the chest upright. So we're like a little teeter-totter, teetering back and coming up. We want to flex hard through the quad and the foot. So as we lean back, the weight goes onto the ball of the foot, and then we try to keep it back to the center. So that way it's a smooth, tight hip here, bouncing up and forth. Show it to you from the side. And you can use something for balance for assistance. The balance isn't the challenge. The challenge is keeping the hip straight while bending the knee forward. So the next one that we were working on was the heel elevated squats. So I am just gonna grab a couple of weight plates, but you can get something more comfortable. And so we're gonna have our heels way up, and we're gonna keep our chest back. So as we squat down, we're driving into our heels, flexing our butt, and sitting down as far as we can without the hips, without the chest coming forward. So for you, it's gonna look more like this, and then a good push to the top, really squeezing the butt cheeks. And the goal is to find where you're not limited by having to lean forward and trying to keep the squeeze in your butt cheeks as you keep your body upright, as you learn how to go down deeper and come up. So you wanna work your squats, start off with 5 as deep as you can, then gain 10 in that range, and then when you wanna progress, try to progress deeper without leaning forward for these heel elevated knee over toe squats. And then the final piece was the assisted bridges. So for that, we want to have something of a bench to work against. So for me here, I'm going to use the table. Now I'll use my elbows to set it up, and I'm going to climb my feet underneath my butt pretty much, so that way my knees are going forward, and this motion can be here, really pressing the hips forward. So as you see, I can start loaded down, my arms supporting me so it's not heavy on my back and stuff. And then as I push up, I'm pushing my knees forward, out over my toes, and then pushing into the hips here to get that space. So I can use it arm supported to make it easier, or if I want to do more work with my core and my back, I'll take my arms away and just do it here. And the idea is we want to push and hold there with that holding up. It's better to hold it here until the body starts to fail than it is to do quick pumps, because we want to get the glutes squeezing and holding tension, which is the challenge here. And the further those toes are underneath you, the greater those glutes have to squeeze to hold the pose. So you do about 5 of those at a time, holding as long as you can.